It's time now for the latest in local news. In the news, the Wayne County Board of Education met Tuesday for a work session. One topic on the agenda was budget discussions for fiscal year 24. Last couple of meetings, Superintendent Dr. Sean Kelly said they were waiting for numbers from the state. Those have come in, and soon the board will be voting on the upcoming budget. Kelly says the plan is to earn more and spend less. Here was part of the budget discussion last night at the board meeting with Superintendent Dr. Sean Kelly speaking.
If I understand you correctly, we always budget revenue light so that we don't get caught there not earning the amount of money that we think. And we always budget expenditure heavy so that we don't spend more money than we budget for.
That is correct.
Now, if I do understand correctly, according to the last 2 years, in FY21, or actually we don't do 23 because we haven't incurred all those expenditures yet. So in FY21, we actually budgeted $43.8 million in revenue and $49.6 million in expenditures. Actually, what really happened is we earned $50.1 million and spent only $48 million. So we've actually earned more money than we budgeted, and we spent less money than we budgeted. So we were actually $2 million to the good.
That is correct.
And then in FY22, we budgeted $47 million in revenues, $51 million in expenditures, but we actually earned $52.2 million in revenue and spent $50.6. So again, we exceeded our with revenue over and above what we spent, adding money to our fund balance, which is currently right around $18 million.
That is correct.
All right. So since I've been here, and prior to me getting here, that's usually the trend.
That has been the trend.
So we have no reason to think, board, that it's going to change. I did want to mention to you that the current numbers that I just gave you do not include anything with supplements, athletic or otherwise. It doesn't include any consideration for classified. It doesn't include, anything with the local supplement. The board took action a year or so ago to deal with that. It doesn't include additional SROs. And so that's basically the numbers that we have right now. And then we'll look at the things that the schools want and the things that the board decides is of importance as we move forward. So, but we want to be able to give you guys some numbers, once we got them. And we just really got some numbers that we thought were pretty legitimate so that we could actually give you something to consider.
And once again, those comments, School Superintendent Dr. Sean Kelly last night at the board meeting. Once again, the superintendent and board members will soon begin budget discussions and look to approve their fiscal year 24 budget in the next several meetings. East Bloss has been passed by the voters, and when the funds begin to roll in the top two projects, once again, will be the building of a new Ag Center and a new ROTC building. Superintendent stated last night that his wish is to have the two buildings as one project on two different sites built at the same time. Once again, the current East Bloss doesn't run out until June of 24. No decision on middle school athletic proposal to merge the athletic programs. Nothing will change as they talked about an exploratory year to work out all the details. We'll come back with that story after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Middle school athletics back on Tuesday's school board agenda, but no action taken as superintendent and board feel like the timing is not right and they need another year to explore the possibility. Here was School Superintendent Dr. Sean Kelly opening up the discussion at Tuesday's work session.
Athletics, just wanted to keep this on the agenda in case there was any more discussion items regarding this topic. So if there's any additional information that needs to be mentioned, right now everything will continue as is, unless something different, something changes. But I would suggest consideration for a soft entry. It's late in the year. There's a lot of different variables that have to be considered with regard to coaches, and supplements, and transportation. So there's a lot of things. I would think that we could considerably take into consideration, some of the smaller sports that have participation issues about combining those teams to ensure that we can at least build a team. So that would be my recommendation if you wish to hear it. And then, use this next year as an exploratory year. Get a lot of things mapped out, so I think a more informed decision can be made, in time to make sure that we get coaches in the right place, people know where they're going to be, supplements are adjusted if necessary, logistics can be taken care of, those kind of things.
I do have one thing to say, and I just want to thank all of my colleagues for kind of hearing me out last time, and I actually commend this board because, you know, sometimes we don't agree, and that's okay. And we do agree to disagree. Once everything's over with and we go back to the drawing board, we all understand and we do agree that decisions we make and the passion that we have is for what's in the best interest of our kids. And I thank you all and appreciate it.
Chairman Joe McPipkin had these comments at the meeting.
I've been in sports all my life. Probably not got me where I'm at now. But I think because I didn't excel academically, I'm more inclined to think about those. My grandson got, as far as I'm concerned, the MVP. He got this scholastic award at middle school. Having said all that, if we could do it over, if we could have started this process in the last, as soon as football season was over and had time to really discuss it and think through it. My concerns are if we get kicked out of the conference, traveling to Crawford County, now you're pulling kids out of class more and more. We have been told that we will get some CDL drivers out of our coaching staff. And I have the utmost respect, and we're very, very fortunate to have the coaching people we have here in Wayne County. They're teaching them a lot more than X's and O's and strikes and balls and those type of things. But when we start transporting students back and forth across town, I just personally feel we need a little more time to get a down hard on paper plan on how we're going to go about achieving this. So I certainly am not going against our athletic department. I'm just simply saying that my recommendation would be that we allow Dr. Kelly to meet with the AD, the other personnel that would be directly involved in these minor sports that are not able to make right now. It's not fair to a kid to not get to play when they're a real good tennis player, for example, because we didn't have enough to make a team. I agree with what a lot of them said. We have some pretty good healthy dialogue sometimes, but we all seem to come together. It's not personal. We just have to do what we think's right. And so my recommendation right now would be that Dr. Kelly pursue with the proper personnel that look at combining our minor sports and as you referred to it, Dr. Kelly, a soft entry into this thing and make sure we get it right.
And again, those comments says School Board Member Joe McPipkin. Once again, no decision made Tuesday on the AD's proposal to merge the two athletic middle school programs. No one from the athletic department was at the meeting on Tuesday, but we did reach out for comment from Wayne County's AD, Justin McDonald. He has the following comments, quote, "We're going to continue to push to make this merger happen. What's best for our student athletes is and always will be the first priority. We'll continue to keep that a priority and push to give them the best 3 years in middle school and their best 4 years in high school." End quote. Once again, both the AD and the assistant AD were hoping that the board would approve the proposal given to them by the athletic department. Once again, no decision made Tuesday by the board. They basically state they need more time and want to have an exploratory year to gather more information. Summer school opportunities were discussed at the board meeting. A lot of programs funded with grant money. Summer school set for June 5th through the 22nd. Personnel always part of the agenda. Again, the certified recommendations: Emily Brett, Arthur Williams Middle School; Leah Holbrook, Jesup Elementary; Tatiana Jacobs, Martha Ross Smith Elementary; Madeline Lazart, Wayne County High School; Alicia Pierce, Martha Puckett Middle School; O'Darius Williamson, Wayne County High School; Jennifer Young, Jesup Elementary School. Certified transfers: Jessica Abad from Martha Puckett Middle School, REP math teacher to Martha Puckett Middle School assistant principal; Jahan McClendon from Martha Ross Smith Elementary, EIP teacher to Martha Ross Smith Elementary instructional coach. Certified resignations: Lindsay Bevis, Arthur Williams Middle School; Kelly Blaylock, Martha Puckett Middle School; Demetrius Ray, Wayne County High School; Jonathan Trulick, Martha Puckett Middle School. Classified recommendations: Rebecca Thornton, Central Office; Jimmy Walker, Wayne County High School. Classified transfer: Courtney Vickers from Martha Ross Smith Elementary to the Central Office. Classified resignation, Danielle Dennison, Arthur Williams Middle School. Classified termination, Aaron Ware, Jesup Elementary School. The board will attend governance training on May 16th. They'll be in Savannah from June 8th to 10th for a GSBA summer conference date. Both those meetings last night approved to be official board meetings. As a look at your school board meeting from Tuesday, we'll come back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor or the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final news, Wayne County Historical Society is set to meet tomorrow night at Captain Joe's Seafood Restaurant. Guest speaker will be Dink Neesmith, who will be talking about his book, The Last Men to Lay You Down, which is about his dad, Big Dink, also relate growing up in a funeral home in Jesup in the 60s. Program begins at 7. It's preceded by a Dutch treat meal at 6. Again, memberships encouraged. Guests are welcome. That's tomorrow night at Captain Joe's Seafood Restaurant. Wayne County Catfish Tournament set for June 3rd and 4th. The time is to sign up for the event. Tournament begins Saturday, June 3rd at 12 noon, continues until Sunday, June 4th at 12 noon. This year's event offers anglers the opportunity to win a $7,500 first place payout, with other place payouts determined by the number of entries into the event. Weigh-in and tournament headquarters will once again be at the JC Fairgrounds at JC Landing. Those fishing the tournament can put in anywhere on the Altamar River, but they must be in line at weigh-in at the JC Fairgrounds by 12 noon Sunday. Tournament officials will ask entrants to please note you must come to the fairgrounds to receive your T-shirt. Entry fee for the event is $100 per fisherman, minimum of at least 2 in a boat. Big Fish Pot entry is $10 per fisherman. Registration can be done online at active.com or can be dropped off at the Tourism Board's office at the train depot. Registration packets are available online or at the Jesup Train Depot. Need more information, call the Wayne County Board of Tourism Board office at 912-427-3233 or check out the event website at www.waynetourism.com. You can also register on site Saturday morning. Fish are out, and they said they're ready for the boats June 3rd and 4th in the annual Wayne County Catfish Tournament on the mighty Altamar River. That's going to do it for the latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day.